Christine is 30 days away from her retirement date. I want her to share with you how she is feeling. It is going to be a little bit emotional. It's fine. I just want you to share with our friends, how are you feeling, getting up to this point?
Oh, man. Coming up to this point, well, right now I feel great.
It was not the case this morning when she called me.
No, so this is the thing. I go like this, my emotions. So the thing is, I love my job. It's not the fact that I hate my job that I'm leaving it. The reason I'm leaving my job is I'm more excited about our adventure together and what we can do together than I am about working for the current employer that I have. The emotional part for me is that my job is very much tied to who I identify as, and the group of people that I work with are far more like family than they are coworkers. So that's the hard part. It's not the job the job will also be hard to leave. The bureaucracy will not be hard to leave. Some of the negativity will definitely not be hard to leave. However, the people and the purpose behind the job that I do will be very difficult to leave.
Yeah. Having said that, would you consider staying longer?
No, absolutely not. I am ready to go. In fact, if I could go this week, probably would.
Yeah.
But plans are in place for something that's going on at work, as well as a party that everybody wants to throw, and we all want to have a great time and say goodbye to everybody. So the time is going to fly by before we know it. So there's a month left, but really when I look at work days, I think I'm down to like 15 or 16 actual work days that I'm going to be in the office. So it's not much.
She's not even counting the weekends anymore.
No.
Because she doesn't work.
Next week, it's going to be down to hours.
Yeah.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
So just to give an idea, you have been on the same job for 17, 18 years?
18 years.
So that's why I believe that, when you say like the community that you build and the kind of work that you do, that's why it keeps you grounded to stay working and enjoying what you do and what you love. But what did you realize that you decided to make this change?
Well, I mean, the decision to leave was the fact that we wanted to travel and experience the world while we still had the ability to be able to move and get around.
Yeah.
Right? And in doing so, create really great and lasting memories that will be with us well into the future when maybe we're not able to do the traveling and go all these wild and crazy places. Right?
Okay. Yeah. How important is your partner? It's not because I'm in front of you. It's not because I'm in front of her, in supporting you with that. And what are some of the things that you wish I would have done that I didn't do to help you with this decision? Is there some kind of pressure? Because I'm already retired. I'm waiting for her.
There's no pressure. I don't think it was ever a pressure to leave what I do. It's just your goals and your aspirations and what you envision for your future changes, right? Like before I met Cheyenne, I never ever believed that I would be able to. I've always loved to travel. I've always wanted to see the world. I've always wanted to just experience living and meeting people and living in different places and new cultures and languages. I've always wanted to do that. I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was a kid. Like I always had this thirst for history and, learning about other cultures. But once I met you, that reality set in that this was a real possibility for our future, right? So it was never pressure to do it. It's just been a process to kind of come to the realization that this chapter of my life is coming to a close. It's not that I'll never be the I'm still the person that's in this job, and I probably will never not be my job to a certain extent. I just won't have the title that goes along with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Any tips for those who are going through the same situation or even considering retiring in a few years? What would you tell them?
Well, I think you just need to start, if that's in your plan, if you're thinking about, well, anybody who's retiring, whether you're leaving your job early, whether you love your job, hate your job, whether you're retiring normal retirement age, you really need to start thinking about life after that job, because for so many people, that job really does, in a way, kind of define who you are as an individual. And it gives you that purpose of every day getting out of bed. For me, God knows what time I would get out of bed, but getting out of bed and getting up and moving and going, right? So now for Jehan and I, we need to set new schedules for each other and ourselves, and kind of, I mean, the YouTube channel is a bit of a purpose, but also find different purposes as to why we want to go and do and explore, right?
Yeah.
So do that ahead of time. Start thinking about all of these things before you decide to put in your paperwork and leave your job. What are you going to do? What do you want to become? Do you want to study more? Do you want to, read a book a week? Do you want to, I don't know, travel and explore like us? Do you want to help your children with your grandchildren? Like things like this. What is your goal after you leave work?
Okay. Good.
Didn't know this was happening.
Now, if you have not subscribed yet, there is going to be a great opportunity, because I keep telling her, you have to tell me what is your last day at work, because the goal is to document the night before.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So stay tuned to what is coming. Anything else to share, to say?
No.
Okay. Surprise. Take care in the next video. Bye.